Attention citizens, nuclear strike imminent.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this week's top 5 camp builds. It is the Halloween special, so all this week's builds are going to be based around Halloween. That was the monthly challenge that we had for this time round. And also on top of that, not only we're going to have 5 camp builds to show off, we're also going to have another few at like the end of the video that were built in Fallout World, showing off some of the cool things you guys have been doing, whether it's been making like a machinima type of thing, or whether it's just being like a camp build but done in World. So you might have been building up a pre-existing location that you can't normally build at. Who knows? But we'll find out, so make sure to stay tuned. If you enjoy, don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe as always, guys. That'd be absolutely awesome. And if this video does as good as last week, Jesus, that'd be amazing. Anyways, if you want to check out anyone involved, their links will be down in the description. If you want to see the full video, anything like that, that's where you find them. Now, let's jump straight into this week's top 5 camp builds. Alright, so up this week at number 5 we have Aqua Nova players with this really cool Halloween style build up at the top of Seneca Rocks. Now I really like this because it was the only build that this week was actually built at Seneca Rocks. It's a really cool idea of an actual location for this type of thing, like an excluded Halloween type of themed build. And basically what Aqua did was, the theme of her build was a vampires type of hideout type of home, like a vampire's mansion type of thing, and I thought it looked awesome. Of course she used the new Halloween walls, them things look awesome. I absolutely love them, but I really love the structure of this thing. I like how you worked it with it and like worked with the rocks and stuff, and made like 2 entrances, which I thought was really cool. You've got the entrance down here and you've also got one on the other side, which I just thought looked really nice. So great job with that, Aqua. Now going into the build, of course, as Aqua Nova always does, she has absolutely smashed the decorating side of the build. It looks fantastic. The lighting, as always, is absolutely on point, and it just looks great. I like how it's full of clutter. It's got lots of stuff going on. There's little like bits and bobs dotted around all over the place, and I like the actual structure of inside. Like, although outside like the build looked like it was quite straight and stuff, when you come inside, the pathways around the house looks like it's leading you down loads of different alleyways, loads of different walk-through areas. I like this kind of broken bridge thing, as if there was like another mansion on the other side as well. Thought that was quite cool. Or even with her being a vampire, maybe they'd come running, diving off there, turn into a bat and fly away or something. I haven't got a clue, but it looks really cool either way. As you can see though, you come in straight and it's got like this left-hand turn. You've got a little balcony here and stuff, and then you've also got the staircase that leads you upstairs with even more stuff going on. And I just thought it was all around really solid build. So thank you very much for getting involved, Aqua. Happy Halloween and great job with the build. If you want to check out the full thing, she did do a full like build walkthrough, so if you want any tips, any tricks, anything like that, she's got a full tutorial on that. So if you want to go and check that out, link is down below. But as always, Aqua, thank you for getting involved. An awesome job with your build. Alright, so this week at number 4 we have another build by Gulf Thiel. Now Gulf Thiel this week has built a haunted house, of course, with it being Halloween and stuff, but the one thing that I really liked, which really made it stand out to me, was, well, basically a lot of people this week decided to do and go down the route of a stereotypical haunted house. A cool looking mansion, nicely decorated, stuff like that. But there was a lot of them, and I needed to find one that really stood out, because I couldn't show loads that were really similar, because then it would just be a bit boring if I showed loads of similar type of builds. Now the really cool thing with Gulf Thiel's was, it kind of came with this weird little storyline to it. Like inside you can see, I really love the lighting, it's very dull. You've got the main fireplace being that main lighting, but then when you come inside, like look at the stuff he's got going on. He's got the piano merged into these Mothman ritual statues either side, and then that kitchen on the left hand side, which looks absolutely brilliant. But the cool thing was, hey, look at this. This is one thing that I absolutely love, this little unique touch. He's got the little magician plushie on the table there, and it looks like he's making the items float and stuff. There's also chairs floating, and I just thought that looked awesome. Like there's a few little bits and bobs in this build like this, and I just thought it was absolutely amazing. Then going through the build, as you can see, it's decorated very well, but the kitchen was the main standout for me. So when we come over to the kitchen, let's have a quick browser. Now the kitchen, this is where I really loved it. So the kitchen's got this awesome wall here with the prison wall merged in with the actual bar bundle set. Now what you do with that is, I believe you destroy the bar bundles with flamethrowers, place the wall down after they're destroyed, and then repair it all. I think I might be wrong with that, let me know if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how you do it. Now the cool thing with that is, he's got this ghoul guy over here, and the ghoul guy is in the kitchen cutting up with like blood and guts everywhere and stuff. And I just really thought it added to this haunted house, having this kind of nutter in the kitchen doing it all. killing everyone and all that type of stuff. He's also got a nuke Violet had last week with the ticks and stuff crawling over the walls. I think that's a really cool touch for anyone's build. Very nicely done, mate. Thank you for getting involved and congratulations on number 4. Alright, so next on the list, up at number 3, we have Reasonable Madness, who made a witch's house. Now this one, I really enjoyed. There was some really cool things about it, which I thought was just absolutely genius. You can see a little bit of it now, but as we go into the build, you'll see it a lot more. Again, we've got the Haunted Mansion wall set going on. It looks really cool. Like I said before, lots of pumpkins dotted around. You've got this cool little walkway going down, but look at this. The location of the actual build itself is built in this location that's got this like foggy mist. And how you thought of this, I would never have thought of this. It's absolutely genius. But you built the foundations on level with the actual like foggy mist to make it give off this haunted type of Halloween vibe. I also love that chimney breast type of thing in the background there with the cauldron in it. That looks absolutely phenomenal. Love that. You've also got the bar bundle set either side of the chimney, which looks really cool. There's some really like awesome ideas as well. You've got the fireplace merged into the foundations, and you've also got mannequins in there as well to give off that kind of as if you've decorated the place with the Jack Gordon helmet and stuff, as well as the witch's hat, and it just looks absolutely awesome. You've got lots of cool merges going on, as you can see on the right hand side there. You've got the statues merged in with the skull candles. They look really cool, and all around as a build, it's just decorated really nicely. It's like a realistic type of thing. Like if you think of a witch's house in a film or something, it's going to be decorated somewhere along the lines of this type of thing. I did see some builds this week where they built a house and then just thought of any and every creepy or Halloween item and just threw it into a building, and I think as much of that can be cool, I feel like you've got to have some kind of realistic aspect of it as well. Like this one's a witch's house and it's decorated accordingly, as well as some of the other ones. They've all been decorated accordingly with the theme of the build. You can't just throw like anything and everything Halloween into a building and say, right, that's Halloween, you know what I mean? Hope that you don't take that the wrong way or anything, but that's just an idea and thought that I have. Anyways, awesome idea, Reasonable Madness, brilliant build, congratulations on number 3. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, up at number 2 this week we have Seaworthy, one of the best glitching people I have seen in this game, and he does some nut stuff, which I don't even know how he does, to be fair. Over here we've got some hanging mannequins on wires at the tree, which I thought was just really unique, really cool touch. But here is one of the main things of this camp which looked awesome. He's got the white picket fences all floating in the shape of a mouth, and then the windows either side. He's got the communist posters on there, that's the big eyeballs, to make it look like a face, and it's as if the house is like a monster. It's eating the people that's going into it type of thing, and it just looks absolutely fantastic. So awesome job with that Seaworthy Rain. So much glitching going on, as you can see. You've got the Wendigo coming through the stairs at you there. You've got the nice pumpkins dotted around to fill it out, make it look like that Halloween type of vibe and fit the theme. Then you come inside and it's decorated really nicely. Again, we've got the merging of the Mothman ritual statues in the fireplace this time, which is cool. We've got more merging of the Rad Toad in the fortune teller. We've also got the new door, as you can see there, which I absolutely love that door, by the way. I think it looks brilliant, especially when it's in use in a camp. It looks fantastic. That wall right there with the ticks, as well as the like devil symbol, whatever you did, I don't know what it is, demon symbol, God knows, but it looks really cool. You've got Jack Gordon on show there with a nicely decorated room as well. Very nice use of the door as well. That does fit like the Halloween vibe, so nice idea with that rather than using like the standard door. Then in here you've got this witch's kind of setup going on with this massive cauldron in the middle with the chemistry workbenches merged in and stuff, and I just really loved it. There's so much thought and effort going into this build. There's absolutely all sorts going on. Again, some merging going on there on the left hand side with the mutant hound in the robot display case, and then something upstairs which I thought was absolutely just great. Like we've got a little bit of like role playing type of acting going on. You come upstairs, it's just showing off like the nice rooms and stuff, but then when you go into the bedroom, like we've got some stuff there. We've got some blood and guts in the bath. We've got a monster's face coming through the wall, and then there's blood on the walls on them posters and stuff, the card posters. There's absolutely all sorts going on. You come into this room, I can't actually remember. I think is it the bedroom? No, it's not. This is the dodgy room with the telly. That's what it is. Right, very crazy, weird torture room going on in this one. Then we go into the bedroom, and the bedroom is the one of my favourite parts of the build actually. And you're going to see it in just a second. It looks awesome. So you come in here, You've got this really, really strange room. It's like a kid's room. You've got the kid in the corner, the new Daphne, the ally. You've also got a clown over a bed, which I don't understand what's going on in this room. I haven't got a clue, but it looks quite cool. And then you go to the wardrobe of the room. Like, do you know, you get like the walk-in cupboard wardrobes? This is the thing that I really, really liked. So you go up to it, open up the door. What's behind the door? Let's have a look. Bang! There's a bloody monster there. What do? You close the door. Bugger off, monster. Don't want anything to do with you. And then there's a lovely switch on the wall. Now, what does this lovely switch do? Turns it on. Something's lit up a little bit. You open the door again, and voila, it's gone. And it's lit up. Nice. And it says haha. I don't know if the haha was there before, but I don't know. But it looked really cool. Loved it. Awesome job, Seaworthy Rain. Congratulations on number 2. Okay, so number 1 this week, it was a very hard choice. A lot of the builds shown this week was absolutely great, and the amount of them, as well as the ones I want to show right at the end from Fallout World, it was hard to choose a top 5 because I couldn't do a top 10 because the video would just be too long. But this is number 1, and it's by no other than High Grade J, who's done the Burns Funeral Home and Crematory. Why can't I say it? Crematorium. Yeah, whatever. You know what I mean. Anyways, the build itself looks fantastic. The lighting in here is absolutely on point. Like this scene here where you first come in, it's nice and dark. It's looking really cool. And as you can see, they've got like nice little bits of lighting. Not overly done or anything. It's got this dark and dingy effect to it. Nice shine on the table. Nuka Violet did an absolutely brilliant tutorial and guide on how to use lighting in your camps. If you haven't seen that, you should check it out. Then you come in here, you've got the coffin merged into the fireplace there. You've got someone dressed in the pastor vestments on the left hand side as the actual pastor of this little mini church for the crematorium, and it just looks absolutely great. Like, I really, really love this build. I thought it was really like well thought out. Everything was like well imagined. Everything was well laid out. It was all decorated perfectly to fit the theme of the actual like camp build and everything, like the theme of the story of it and stuff. You've got more coffins in the top left, and then it was just like outside as well. Like, you'd really well done it. Like I don't know what, to be fair, if it's a crematorium, maybe you wouldn't have boarded up the windows, but it adds in that Halloween vibe type of thing. And then you go through here, you've got another room as well, where you've got the people all dressed up who'll be carrying the coffin and stuff like that. With the coffin in there, you've got flowers in there. It all fits the theme, it all has a purpose, and it all makes sense, which is why I really, really liked it. I like builds that have like a purpose. It's got a purpose, it's got a idea behind it. It's all well thought out, well decorated to fit the theme. So if you guys are getting involved, I do mark people's camps on theme, and what I mean by that is basically I want to, whatever theme you've gone for in your camp, I want to make sure you've decorated your camp to that kind of purpose. I don't want to see you doing Enclave base and using Brotherhood of Steel stuff, because that's going to knock you down a couple of points, because Brotherhood and Enclave, it's different. So why would you do it? I don't know. Sometimes we are limited with Enclave stuff, so fair enough. But that's how I do it. The roof there looks absolutely awesome, by the way. I love that rounded off room. The roof line looks awesome. And then over on the left hand side, we've got another little building going on where it's got some graves and stuff going on, and it looks brilliant. I like the light, and it's got this red glow as well as a little blue glow on the left and right hand side. You've got a nice little bit of acting going on with a guy walking in there in the Jack Gordon outfit. You've got them new Raven poles. It's all going on. Looks really good. I like the little gap in between the two buildings with the fence and stuff you've done down there. Looks really good. And as you come into here, you've got some bits and bobs dotted around. You've got glowing brains and stuff. God knows why they're keeping your brains at a place like this. I mean, when I die, I hope there's not like some weird place like this keeping your brain in a jar. It'd be a bit strange, but you know, never mind. I suppose whatever floats your boat. Anyways, they've got the graves going on here as well, and I just thought it looked really good. So congratulations, Jay, on making number 1. Thank you for getting involved. Like I say, any of the 5 builds I've shown off this week could have been number 1. You're probably going to disagree with me. Some of you think Aqua deserved it, some will think Reasonable deserved it, some will think Seaworthy, and some will think Gulf Thiel. That's a beautiful thing about the top 5 camp series. Everyone has different opinions, and we all get involved in the comments. So if you've got a different opinion, let me know down in the comments, and let's check out some featured awesome stuff that I want to show off at the end of the video. Let's dive straight in and see what else has been happening throughout this Halloween period in Fallout 76. Okay, so first on the list for features this week is Agron the GM, who took it upon himself to not recreate, but add to Tyler County Fairgrounds and make his own haunted type of Halloween themed little style onto it. And it looked really, really cool. I really liked the look of it. It looked really dark. It looked really like smoky with the Fallout Worlds effect on it and stuff. And I just think it looked absolutely brilliant. Something from like a horror film or a nightmare, and it looks really cool. So definitely something worth checking out. Another person that decided to take up a named location and redo it up and stuff was Jammy Chap, who made this amazing styled like version of Haven Church over in the Mire, and it looks absolutely sick. I love that little pathway going down to it with the pumpkins on and stuff. You've got the Raider tree going on the left hand side. I like the funny sign saying F off out there as stuff as well, and it all around looks awesome. I love the lighting of it. Lots of stuff going on and it looks great. So awesome job, Jammy. Thank you for sending this in. It looks really cool. Definitely worth checking out, guys. Then going on to actual camp builds themselves that were done in Fallout Worlds. This is one by Journey Through the Darkness, who made this really impressive looking mansion style tower type of build. God knows what you should call it, but it looks absolutely awesome. I love this walkway going up. The lighting looks really cool. I like the use of the walls, making it like this tight narrow walkway, and then you come up to the build itself and you've got this really cool kind of altar type of thing going on, and it looks absolutely fantastic. Awesome job, mate. Thank you for sending it in. Now, another really impressive build which was sent in this week was by Vapid Valentine, again built in Fallout Worlds. This was one based on Nightmare Before Christmas, and I just really loved the whole atmosphere of it. Again, it's got that really cool filter type of thing going on in the world, and it was really cool how it was done. Like, there's lots of little Easter eggs and stuff relating to the film. There was lots of like cool little kind of situations, little role-playing things, like this little thing here going on. Lots of cool thing. I forgot the word for that type of thing, but it looks really cool and it's very unique. You've got the building over in the far corner there, built up on top of stones and stuff. You've got a tower, it's nicely lit up. There's absolutely all sorts going on. So awesome job, Vapid. Thank you for getting involved. Now, if you're into machinimas and stuff, this month Matt Shinema created this really cool one based on Freddy Krueger, and it was really cool, so definitely worth checking it out. Very dark, very creepy, and definitely something to get you in the mood for Halloween. Now, another machinima that was done this month was by Uranium Fever and the gang over on the PlayStation, and this one was really cool. The build itself was done by Drago, and they all work together doing like voice act and everything like that, all that type of stuff, doing this really cool voice over type of short film machinima, and it looked really cool. It's got this like ghost going around the camp and stuff, and there's a lot of stuff going on. It's all based on Resident Evil, so definitely worth checking it out. Link will be down below. Awesome job, Uranium Fever, and everyone involved. Really cool video. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was this week's top 5 camp builds, as well as some cool little features on the end, which I'm trying to start to make like a cool thing. Like at the start of at the end of all of the top 5s, I want to do this little cool feature, shouting out people in the community of cool things they did, whether it was a really cool bloody machinima, whether it was a really cool Fallout Worlds build that they did. If you've noticed, the last few weeks I haven't been doing this. Last week we had some crazy stuff, which probably drove in a lot of the views, to be fair, because it looked absolutely insane. So yeah, thank you for getting involved, everyone. Thank you for watching. Hope you all have a great Halloween and stuff like that. If you enjoy the video, make sure to give it a like, subscribe if you're new, and of course, guys, if you want to help support me out, if you want to help support me, give the video a share and stuff like that. It'll be awesome. Of course, guys, I am also pushing the Patreon at the moment, so if you just want to sign up, it's completely up to yourselves. Every little helps. That'll be awesome, just to help support the channel and stuff like that. Don't like asking for this type of thing. I hate it, but it's something that all creators have, so I'm trying to push it out there and stuff and drive myself to become closer to becoming like a full-time YouTuber and stuff like that. So yeah, thank you anyone that does. Thank you, and shout out to everyone that already is on Patreon or a channel member. You guys are awesome, and thank you all for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.
Attention, citizens. Nuclear strike imminent.